It's party time!
Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Don't be enjoying them. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be enjoying them.
Carl and Damon here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's They Made What into a TV series, episode 6 of Viva Pinata. 2 segments as always, Franklin can't dance, and Les saves the day, ... again. What the fuck? Was this done out of order? I was puzzled. What do you mean Les saves the day again?
This is the first time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's almost like there was another episode called Les Saves the
Yeah.
Day. Unless, no, there wasn't. There wasn't. So, yeah, I was a bit baffled by that. And also, weirdly, these 2 segments aired on different dates. Episode 30 of 2006 for Franklin Can't Dance, and October 14th, 2006 for Les Saves the Day again.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. Maybe they'd start splitting stuff up. Segment 1, Franklin Can't Dance. Guess what this is about? Franklin, and he can't dance.
Yep, indeed.
Although technically he can, so that isn't even that accurate.
I know.
It is a Franklin episode, and all the pinatas are dancing at the beach, and Franklin is showing off his surf skills. He impresses his pals, but is distracted by a new female Fizzly Bear named Florence. He is smitten with her right away, and Hudson suggests that he go and ask her to dance. But that's a problem, because Franklin can't dance. Mabel brings Florence over and introduces them, and sparks fly. They're both instantly smitten with each other, so then it shouldn't matter about the dancing. Who cares?
Nope.
But Florence does ask him to dance, and Franklin freaks out and runs away. Gonna say it here, because, and again, it's going to come up in a later episode and other ones. Franklin freaks out are often funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, the animation on how he behaves and the voice behind him is really entertaining.
Yeah, I said he's my favourite because the voice and the behaviour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Florence feels bad and insults herself. That was a bit harsh, I thought. And the other pinatas try to defend what Franklin did by claiming that he's a champion dancer and he didn't want to embarrass them all. That is not the... No! That's just a terrible... Like,
it's a
now you've
terrible
made it harder for him. They tell her that he would love to dance with her at the beach party next week. She isn't so sure, but Hudson swears on his skincare products. Do like stuff like that. Do like stuff like that. Later, the others tell Franklin what they said. And unsurprisingly, Franklin's like, are you kidding me?
Is that why?
Paulie realises, though, that if they recreate the environment for surfing, then Franklin can dance because that's where he's got rhythm. Everyone thinks it's a good idea, and after we see them trying to simulate the surfing experience in his house. It doesn't work. He's a bit terrible until the music starts playing and he gets his rhythm. So that's an aspect of it too. They then remove the board and Franklin is dancing, yet it comes with these caveats. One of which is a specific song played from Franklin's jukebox, which Ella now destroys. And it turns out it's a one-of-a-kind CD.
Yep.
So, like, won't be able to play it ever again. The pinatas do attempt to resuscitate the jukebox, just like a jokey surgery kind of montage.
Yep.
And I do think they've fixed it. At the party, Florence is ready to leave as Franklin hasn't showed up. He then turns up, though, and she wants to dance. The pinatas set about setting up an environment, but DJ Pierre doesn't want to play the song. He just refuses and not playing the song. Hudson comes up with the idea of moving Pierre's entire hut to another part of the beach. Get rid of him then, and we can just play the music. And then they're like, okay, let's use the CD player. And realise they moved the CD player when they moved Pierre.
It's so dumb.
It is. It's silly though, and it's fun.
I can see why children would.
I'm fairly entertained by this. You know what I mean? It's not highbrow comedy or clever shit. Do you know what I mean? But I'm entertained enough. Ella though comes up with the idea of each of the pinatas singing a song, like doing parts of the song themselves, be it the rhythm, be it the beat, and so on.
I guess what was going to happen straight away. I knew that the snakes were going to argue with each other. And
Okay, all right. Okay. Well, yeah, it ends up falling apart, though. Exactly that, and the party gets ruined. Franklin now reveals to Florence the truth, and she, unsurprisingly, is like, it's fine. It's fine. And they end up dancing. And the episode ends with Pierre floating away. And that's it. That is how segment 1 ends. Nothing really there. It's fairly silly entertaining again.
Yeah.
Clever little bits here and there. I do kind of feel like I'm now ingrained in this main gang. Like if you said to me, who are the major players of Viva Pin TV show? I'd be like Paulie Prestel,
Yeah.
Franklin Fizzly Bear, Fergie Fudge Hog.
Yeah.
Is it Fudge Hog? Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
see what I mean? Like that. Ella Elefanilia. Yeah, like, I mean, that Langston Lickertoad. It's all starting to roll off my, like,
Yeah, it's a good, what, 7 or 8 like main cast.
Yeah, I think there's about 7 or 8 main, and then there's a couple that are like, yeah. Speaking of which, one of them not main ones, but sometimes feels like it, is Les. And segment 2 is Les saves the day, ... again. It's the beach. And everyone is set up for a party. Langston is stressed and the rest of Pinatas try to calm him down. It's taking place at Mount Erupto, which I do like the fact that the Pinatas do that. They do this, the show does this occasionally. It kind of breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Where they're like, that is an odd name. Wonder why it's called that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's good.
It does quite a bit like where they actually agree with you.
Yeah.
Why
would it's called Mount Erupto. And during this, we see that, like, we see it's a volcano, basically. Clearly an active volcano that's smoke pouring out of it.
Yep.
So Langston sends everyone back to work. Nearby, though, Les Galagugu feels vibrations. Now, Les doesn't speak in the same way. It's high-pitched squeaks and all that kind of thing. With facial expressions. I find them a little annoying.
Yeah, because I don't know him from the game.
Well, I'm presuming Galagugus were in them, but I don't really remember them either, truth be told.
It might be a game that we haven't played, maybe.
I played every Viva Pinata game. All of them. Trouble in Paradise, the original, and Party Animals.
They might be, I don't know.
I've probably just forgotten. There's a lot of Pinatas. Absolutely. And Les feels vibrations. He puts his ear to the ground as the others complain about him not doing work because they think he's asleep. Les realises that the volcano is going to erupt. He tries to warn the others, but no one can understand him. His warnings end up causing some issues, annoying the others as they rush about trying to get their attention, destroying stuff and interrupting the work. No matter what Les tries, nothing seems to work. He even tries to simulate a volcano eruption, just ends up covering everyone with mess. So he's going to a lot of effort here. I'm going to bring up what he probably should have done in a moment, but for now, Langston bans Les from the party and tells him to go away. In his high-tech home, Les tries to find a way to warn the others, coming up with a complex plan. He's got like machinery and stuff like that.
Proper, yeah.
So then write it down, Les.
I know, yeah.
Write it down
Pen and paper.
and show them. That's it. That's it. He goes on military, sneaking around the beach trying to disrupt the party, removing planks, cutting holes in marquees, taking the punch and all of that, done in a montage style. As night falls, the rest of the Pinatas realise that Les is to blame and they decide to have the party regardless. They're like, you know what? He tried to ruin the party. Doesn't matter. We'll still have the party.
There's one scene there which I enjoyed. It's when Elephant, she picks her drumstick onto the planks and she's like, I've forgotten saying, oh yeah, the floor's gone.
Yeah.
And she thought, I did laugh at that.
Yeah, Ella's got some of the better moments.
Yeah.
So the party starts. Les can only watch as the volcano gets ready to erupt. He then puts some glasses and a beard on and gets everyone's attention with his dancing. He seems to blow them all away and they end up joining in, following his moves up the mountain and to a bridge. And this was all part of his plan as he then drops the bridge and they land on a boat that floats out to sea. As they get ready to fuck Les up, basically, that's what I saw. It was like, they're ready to kill him. The volcano erupts and sends fiery rocks onto the beach, destroying the party. So it turns out Les was right and they all see it. However, that's not actually how they see it. They're amazed and praise Les for his fireworks. They think he built them a party boat and declare it a brilliant idea. And Les is just like, oh, brother, these guys. And that's how it ends. Yeah, that's it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't care for Les, but I like this scenario.
Yeah.
And I like the sort of volcano concept and the end result. And I often don't mind as well the idea of the Pinatas just being like, oh yeah, don't really get it, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's episode 6. 2 segments. Franklin can't dance and Les saves the day again. You got any thoughts and you know what to do? Let us know in the comments.
Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?